Blueskneipe in Berlin. Und das Beste ist, Rockradio sendet live von dort aus. Immer dienstags von 18 bis 20 Uhr. Speiches R&B Kneipe. In Blues We Trust. Mehr Informationen unter rockradio.de.
Ja, genau so ist es. Herzlich willkommen hier bei Speiches Rock und Blueskneipe. Ja? Wie die vielen, vielen Leute draußen an den Radios vielleicht hören werden, das ein oder andere freie Plätzchen haben wir heute noch. Und noch ist es trocken draußen. Ihr könnt euch also gerne noch, wenn ihr hier in der Gegend seid, rüber bewegen, reinkommen hier zu uns. Der Eintritt ist frei und wir haben heute einen tollen Gast bei uns. Und zwar extra für uns aus Dänemark angereist, especially coming from Denmark to us, ja? Also ich werde es mal in meinem Brocken-Dänisch probieren, ja? Good afternoon, auch willkommen, Vingard.
Tusind tak.
Vingard ist eine Singer-Songwriterin aus Aalborg,
Ja.
in Dänemark. And you have lived in Berlin for a little time.
Yeah, almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Also für fast ein Jahr hat sie in Berlin gewohnt. Und da reifte die Idee, weil ihre Promoterin noch nicht so richtig auf dem Schirm hatte, dass er gar nicht mehr in Berlin wohnt. Das war sie hier einladen und jetzt wohnt sie zwar wieder. You're going back to Denmark since how long do you stay in Denmark again?
Almost 1.5 years.
Okay.
I've been back in Denmark. Yeah, the inflation and yeah, it was expensive traveling.
I know that. Yeah. Also seit ungefähr 1,5 Jahren wohnt sie wieder in Dänemark, was sie aber nicht davon abgehalten hat, uns heute hier ganz exklusiv zu begrüßen. Und I think we start with the first set of you, oder?
Ja.
Okay, so, herzlich willkommen natürlich auch draußen im Radiostream, herzlich willkommen natürlich auch in unserem Videostream und natürlich hier. Ja, jetzt muss erstmal die Kamera neu eingestellt werden, genau, soll ja auch schön sein. Und wir freuen uns ganz doll auf den ersten Set einer jungen Dame, die sich dem Amerikaner verschrieben hat. Mhm. Same like me. So, viel Spaß mit Vingard.
Thank you. All right. So, thank you for inviting me. And this is kind of special for me to both do like radio streaming and people and everything at once. Yeah. But yeah, as you just said, I'm from Aalborg. I've been playing a lot in Germany, and every time people hear I'm from Denmark, they're like telling me, "Oh, Copenhagen, that's such a nice city," and I'll say, "Yeah, it is." But it's actually quite far away from me. I'm from a small village outside of Aalborg, so even smaller, and I would like to take you to that village. But we go back in time with like horses and no street lights. This song is called Are You My Story? Barely forgotten, small town outside of where the big city rose. No streetlights guiding you home at night, but you can smell the fireplace alright. A few barren houses next to the gate where the horses are carrying all of the weight. Tell me, are you my story? Or the reply to it I've been searching for? When will you show me? Do we have time? I'm learning from what you found in my bloodline. All is affected by what it's been, and we have to yell it out. please do surrender. Please do come in. I will go anywhere across the land. I am a story or the reply to it I've been searching for. When will you show me? Do we have time? I'm learning from what you found. Tell me, are you what I've been searching for? When will you show me? Do we have time? I'm learning from what you found. Thank you. Thank you. So I moved to Berlin in 22, and I did that after I finished my studies. Then I looked at my calendar and I saw it was full of things that was not really me. There was a lot of, projects for other people, and I really enjoy helping, but it just got too much, and I had to go somewhere where I could figure out what I wanted to do. So I moved far away to find me, and when walking around these streets now, I really miss them a lot, because in my hometown, when you walk outside, you would be like, is anyone looking at me, and what am I wearing, and all these, you gotta be careful when you're stepping outside the door. And here I was pretty sure that, somebody would be more weird than me, so I could just be me. Wasn't so afraid. So I found actually a lot of frustrations hiding underneath, and I wrote this title song for my debut album about daring to live for more than just this moment. It's called In the Long Run. There is something I keep doing to myself, even though my stomach is turning, crying for help. But I like the look of the colors on a sunny day, and I know when to wear my coat, as long as I can see the virtue in your eyes. Like a high-speed, long-drag trooper on the ground. It's in your voice and words that telling me to go, but I'm afraid my hand won't fit in yours at all. In the long run, feels like sharing one seat on this lively ride, moving further, deeper, faster, until it's so bad. Why? Flashing lights, they all holler for me to get back on track, but I will turn a blind eye to, as long as I can see the virtue As long as I can see the virtue in your eyes. You're like a high-speed, long-drag trooper on the ground. Sing your voice in words that telling me to go. I'm afraid my hand won't fit in yours. Sing your voice in words that telling me to go. I'm afraid my hand won't fit in your saddle. Thank you. So I wrote my debut album while living here, and I wrote 25 songs in 3 weeks. Was very productive. I like being productive, and I like to not be this, artist, creative soul that you have to be. But I really enjoy schedules and, making small, points of, yes, we did it. Setting goals. So I had a goal that was to write at least one song a day, and it worked. But before starting that, I was just giving myself a break, a time to just let go of whatever would come. And it didn't have to be great, it just had to be, emptying me. I was not sure where it was leading, but I found a forest and a lot of things hiding in there. It's a song called Into the Woods. There's a song that I remember when looking at the sky, enfolded by forgotten colors. Lord knows it's been a very long time since I've last felt its presence. Into the woods where the old trees sway in. Into the woods where the oak trees waiting. Hours passing inside beaten walls, repeating a full table. Right now there's nothing up ahead. Let's go into the woods where the oak trees swaying, dancing with the air. Into the woods where the oak trees telling where to go from here. Every thought feels so heavy, slowly losing sight, reminding you of what is missing. Don't let heavy steps wreck your path. Just lay down all of your weapons. Right now there's nothing up ahead. Let's go into the woods where the oak trees swaying, dancing with the air. Into the woods where the oak trees telling where to go from here. When every thought feels so heavy, just follow me into the woods. Thank you. So I actually live just around the corner from here, and even though it was in February, it felt more like a fall, you know, with a lot of wind and rain, and everyone asking me why I would move to Berlin when, you know, in that time of the year where everything was just gray. And I said, well, it's like home. It's not because Denmark is that much better. Yeah, so it felt kind of home, and it felt kind of like the fall. And I thought that, you know, some people, they get depressed when it's gray and rainy, and for me that's, you know, coziness, you know, it's getting to put a lot of clothes on and hearing the drops on the umbrella and the wind, you know, at the windows, and it's just where you can light some candle lights and have a nice time. So I wrote this song about enjoying instead of getting winter depressions. It's called Welcome Fall. Summer's heat has gone. Welcome to another fall. Colored leaves drop, cautious paint on sidewalks. Let's just sit down for a minute without fearing winter times around. Frosty nights with candlelights will warm us. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit of light from your eyes. Mid-September will take your time where it's been. I have seen this cold, overwhelming. Please go slow. Let's just sit down for a minute without fearing winter times around. Frosty nights with candlelights will warm us. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit of light from your eyes. This time around will be alright. When winter comes, we'll stand our ground without fearing winter times around. Frosty nights with candlelights will warm us. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit of light from your eyes. From your eyes. Whenever you're around, I feel a bit of light from your eyes. Thank you. So I would like to play a last song from this set. And I thought that we could just stay in this album. In the first set, I'm from this, small city where we're not really allowed to think anything about, anything good about ourselves. And besides that, we don't really talk about feelings. We talk about the weather. And then we sit at, family dinners saying, and that's kind of it. So these 25 songs in 3 weeks, they were a bit tough on the feelings. I never felt that much before as I did in those 3 weeks. So I chose to look outside of the Berlin apartment, and I asked people following me on social media, but also people on my mail list. I have this small book I bring at every concert, where the audience can write a small message. Then I will read it when I come home and make me happy. But I also have a mail list, and I ask people for a lot of their stories. One day, I had a specific question. I asked, when do you miss someone the most? And it was a bit frightening. I was afraid that people didn't want to tell me anything, but they sent me a lot of stories. And I thought, even though the stories were so different from each other, they had the same feelings. So I wanted to make a safe space for these feelings. And I did my very best. I wrote the song. It's called For You. Hearing birds that sing so quietly, warm embrace of wind made time move so slow out of the blue. I'm brought back, reaching out for you. In your hand, your touch, hope and dreams, they all belong to you. I'll take this oath, and I will do what time didn't wait for you to do. In the middle of a crowded street, or at home with love, I often see emptiness show its face, and I'm brought back, reaching out for you. In your hand, your breath, hope and dreams, they all belong to you. I'll take this oath, and I will do
Thank you. So, für alle, die jetzt erst dazugeschaltet haben oder gerade erst reingekommen sind, ich sehe, wir haben 1, 2 Nachzügler zumindest hier. Ich denke mal im Chat auch, den Schaber zum Beispiel. Herzlich gegrüßt, Schaber. Vingard ist heute hier zu Gast. Vingard kommt aus Aalborg in Nordsjælland. Okay? Also aus dem Norden von Dänemark. Also, und sie hat hier gerade eben auch schon bei der Anmoderation gesagt gehabt, dass the weather in Berlin wasn't that strange to you.
No, it was same. Yeah.
Das Wetter in Berlin, also sie hat ja ein knappes Jahr in Berlin gewohnt, hat sie jetzt nicht so fürchterlich erschreckt, gerade auch im Februar, als es richtig nicht so schön war, weil das kennt sie dann halt aus Dänemark dann doch. Auf eine Sache, die sie gerade eben in der Anmoderation zum zweiten Song gesagt hat, wollte ich gerne zurückkommen. Sie hat gesagt gehabt, sie hat nach ihrem Studium in ihren Kalender geguckt und da standen irgendwie ganz viele Termine drin, die aber nichts mit ihr zu tun hatten. So there was a lot of dates that wasn't you. What was that?
I'm just, really bad at saying no to things. I'm also, those faces you have on the streets who wants to sell you like something, no matter what it is. I feel sorry for them. So I say, yeah. And then I buy something and then I go home and I use my 14 days of, send it back, right? And I don't know why it is so difficult for me. I think I just really want to be the best for everyone. I just forgot to put on, I forgot to save myself first. Yeah.
Sie sagte gerade, es fällt ihr halt schwer, Nein zu sagen. So wie bei Straßenverkäufern auf der Straße, dann hat sie mit dem Mitleid und sagt dann doch ja und dann so kamen dann halt viele Termine hin oder Sachen, Vorhaben hin, die sie gar nicht so wirklich wollte. And then you go to Berlin alone. Is that right?
Yeah.
Also sie ist dann alleine nach Berlin gezogen. How was the idea? Why Berlin?
That was easy. It's because I had, it's not that dangerous to go here because I've been here since I was, a child almost. I have family in Berlin. And when I started making my own money as 14-year-old, I used the salaries to buy plane tickets and go visit my cousin alone. So it wasn't that dangerous and it was far away. So if somebody, needed my help, I couldn't help them. So it was kind of easy, but I'm not that, all in for adventure. So I didn't really know if I dared to go here. So therefore I just started telling people that it was a plan I had. And then all of a sudden it was in the newspaper because I told the newspaper, and then I looked at the front side of the newspaper and I was like, oh, I have to find an apartment now. Now I have to move. I said too much.
Ich habe sie gefragt, warum sie ausgerechnet nach Berlin gekommen ist. Sie hat gesagt, es war halt für sie nicht so gefährlich. Sie hat Verwandtschaft in Berlin, einen Cousin ist es, oder eine Cousine, die aus Berlin kommen und die sie schon von Kindheit an gerne besucht hat. Und insofern war es halt nicht so gefährlich, nicht so unbekannt, aber weit genug, um einfach mal was Neues anzufangen. What was with the newspaper?
It was because I was releasing music in Denmark, I was releasing music, and then I was talking to a newspaper in Denmark, and they asked me, what is the next step? And I said, I'm gonna move to Berlin, and then I had to.
Verstehe. Und sie hat in Dänemark angefangen, Musik zu machen und auch zu veröffentlichen. Und dann war sie halt auch mal in einer Zeitung und wurde dort interviewt. Und da wurde sie gefragt, und was ist jetzt der nächste Step, den du vor dir hast? Ich gehe nach Berlin. Und dann musste sie es natürlich auch machen. Da kommt man denn nicht dran vorbei. Ist man von seinen eigenen Worten so ein bisschen gefangen. Let's talk about the album, the new album. Ich hatte im Vorfeld gelesen, dass sie wohl die Songs für dieses neue Album alle in Berlin geschrieben hat, und das in ziemlicher Rekordzeit. I read about you write all the songs of the new album in Berlin, and you need just not so long time for all those songs.
The 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah.
For how much songs?
25.
25.
Yeah.
Just the lyrics or all songs?
The whole thing.
The whole thing?
Yeah, no, we didn't record it. No, so we went to the studio afterwards. There was a long process afterwards. Arranging with my band. Sometimes we are a band. So arranging the music and recording it and choosing and everything, the process afterwards. But writing the songs with like music and lyrics was the 3 weeks in Berlin.
Respekt. Also sie hat in 3 Wochen in Berlin 25 Songs geschrieben. Und nicht nur die Texte, sondern auch die Musik dazu. Allerdings, um es dann wirklich zu einem kompletten Album zu machen, hat es dann ein bisschen gedauert, weil das musste mit der Band arrangiert werden, das musste aufgenommen werden. You didn't record it in Berlin? Or do you
No, we did it in Denmark.
You did it in Denmark?
Yeah.
With your band you played before? Same people?
Yeah, the same people. I chose my band because of their skills and because of their choices they make in music. So I've never been the one telling them what to play. I've been showing them my idea and then they've been playing. And then we just count to 4.
How long do you play with this guys?
What is it now? 8 years?
8 years?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also
We're getting old.
No, really not. Also sie hat die Sachen zwar in Berlin geschrieben, aber nicht in Berlin aufgenommen, sondern in Dänemark mit ihrer Band zusammen arrangiert und dort aufgenommen. Ich habe sie dann gefragt, ob es die gleiche Band ist, mit der sie schon immer zusammenspielt, und sagt, ja, das ist eine Band, mit der sie schon sehr, sehr lange zusammenspielt, seit 8 Jahren mittlerweile, weil das Schöne für sie daran ist, dass sie halt denen jetzt nicht erklären muss, wie sie spielen sollen, sondern sie sagt denen einfach, sie nennt denen einfach ihre musikalische Idee und die wissen dann schon, wie sie es umzusetzen haben. Okay. A lot of the stories on your album are very, very privacy, I think.
Yeah.
Was it the possibility to have the time for it because you're alone, or?
I think so. I think it was like an accident. Kind of an accident. It's okay. I think it came really natural because I was just me. And for the first time ever, I guess, I took time out to just be me. And I was not sure that I wanted to be that honest. I was not sure that I was ready to, stand on a stage and just let people know about my life. And it's a lot, but it also made sense. And I've never been, choosing what kind of song I'm gonna write or what I'm gonna write about as a topic that's imaginary. So it's always been natural, and it had to continue like that.
Ich hatte sie gefragt, also für mich, viele von den Storys, die auf dem neuen Album drauf sind, klingen für mich sehr, sehr privat. Ob das dadurch entstanden ist, dass sie einfach mal jetzt in ihrer Berliner Zeit für sich hatte. Und sie sagt, ja, so war das wahrscheinlich wirklich. Sie hat einfach wirklich mal die Zeit gehabt, wirklich alles quasi aus sich rausfließen zu lassen. Und sie wählt dann auch nicht gerne aus, worüber sie Songs schreibt und worüber sie keine Songs schreibt, sondern sie lässt es einfach so laufen. Let's talk about the new thing. Und zwar hat sie das Album, the album is released in
23.
23.
Yeah, in September.
September,
Yeah.
in fall.
Yeah.
Not a year old.
No.
Okay. Wait a moment. Okay, so the album will be CD of the week in Rock Ride UDE sometimes later in this year.
Nice. Thank you.
That's sure we made it. Fine. So, aber sie hat eine neue Single rausgebracht, deswegen kam wir bloß auf die Idee, das heute hier zu veranstalten, weil diese Single ist mir Tatsache aufgefallen, als ich die von einer Promotion zugeschickt bekommen habe. Das Album vorher ist an mir ein bisschen vorbeigegangen. I have to say, I'm sorry, but the album I didn't, it goes a little bit beside on me. I didn't notice that really.
It's really okay.
But I really noticed the new single. It's called Save Your Worries.
Yeah.
What the idea about this song?
Well, it goes, it's a part of the process with the album. I didn't really finish the process with the album. So there was this next single. But I wrote it in January. And I think for me, it's something about just following, going with the flow, just following the everyday situation and not really actually having the energy to do it, but you just keep on running and then you put a smile on and be like, yeah, everything's good. And when people ask you, are you right? And you're like, yeah, perfect, no problem. And it's, also the social media and it's just everything that has to be this, yeah, and sometimes you just get really, tired.
A little after too much.
Yeah, and you just want to be like, yeah. Yeah. So that just started the songwriting.
Okay. Also
Good luck.
I try my best. Can't do more. Sie sagte, das ist so ein bisschen Nachtrag von der Songschreiberei zu ihrem Album. Und er handelt so ein bisschen davon, dass es ihr ein bisschen auf den Geist geht, dass es nur noch gute Laune gibt und nur noch alle sind happy und auch in Social Media und alle strahlen und alle sind begeistert. Und die Idee bei diesem Song war, I hope I'm right, einen Song zu machen, dass man auch halt seine Sorgen wieder etwas ernster nimmt. Is that right? To take your worries a little bit more intensive.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, you're completely right.
Okay, so ich würde sagen, den Song hören wir uns jetzt einfach mal an und dann reden wir ein bisschen weiter. Hier ist die neue Single von Vingard, Save Your Worries.
Every day I fail to sing. People leave me overwhelmed and rich. How I wish I could turn off my mind and stay here for a while. I can see how bright you shine. Every room bursts, energy ignites. It's almost too bright. Your eyes gleam, won't express. Spirit is so on fire. Save your worries for tomorrow. On a shallow smile and go. Oh, try to breathe, the rest will follow. One by one, I promise it will come.
Save Your Worries, die neue Single von Vingard. I love this song. Oh, okay. Shut up. So,
Thank you.
lass uns mal über deine Anfänge reden. Ich habe gelesen, du hast mit 6 Jahren, 7 Jahren angefangen, aus deinen Tagebucheinträgen Songs zu schreiben. I read about that you started writing songs to make it out of your diary. How you got the idea?
I would love to tell you that it was an idea, and that I thought about it like that, but actually it was because I had these diaries lying at home in my room, and when I had friends over, they would look for them, and then they would
You let look them to your diaries.
Well, they did when I was, going to the bathroom or something like that. Then they would find the diaries, and then they would read it and then use it, and it was secrets in there. But I had my guitar, and then I thought, a way of getting it out, these feelings that we don't talk about in my hometown, how to get them out without my friends knowing all of the secrets. So I started writing and being very secret about what I was writing, so no names and no, direct sentences. And that was the beginning, and then during time, over the years.
That was in the age of 6 or 7 or something?
Yeah.
No.
It was not good songs, it was just songs. Well, they had a verse and a chorus, but it was just songs.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Also es war wohl so gewesen, dass es nicht wirklich ihre Idee war, ihre Tagebucheinträge zu Songs zu machen, sondern wenn sie Besuch zu Hause hatte von Schulfreunden oder Ähnlichem, dann haben die heimlich ihre Tagebucheinträge gelesen und sich dann darüber lustig gemacht. Und dann kam mir die Idee, wenn meine persönlichen Geheimnisse sowieso schon jeder kennt, dann kann ich da ja auch Musik draus machen. Dann kann ich auch so. When did you start playing guitar?
About same age.
Same age.
Yeah.
Like 6 years.
My dad, he played like children's songs. Like he could 4 chords on the guitar, and he likes to tell people that he's the reason why I started playing. And I like to tell people that he's the reason why I thought I could do a bit better. And then I took the guitar to my room. And then, yeah.
Cool. Also sie hat ungefähr im gleichen Alter auch angefangen, Gitarre spielen zu lernen, dadurch, dass ihr Vater Kindersongs gespielt hat. Und sie das quasi, die 4 Akkorde, die er konnte, übernommen hat und ein bisschen verfeinert hat, bis heute massiv verfeinert hat, muss ich übrigens sagen, you play great. Und dann hat sie halt angefangen, da die ersten Songs draus zu basteln. Ich habe auch gelesen, dass sie mit 15 eine Musik für einen deutschen Film gemacht hat. Is that right?
Yeah, it's true.
How does it happen?
My cousin, she is, what's it called? Like a manuswriter and also instructor. Yeah, genau. And she was making a movie at that time where the main character, she was the same age as me, like 14 years old, and they needed a song from her to her dad, and so I read the script, and then I wrote a song from her to her dad, and they liked it, so that was lucky.
The movie's also released?
Yeah. It was like a cinema movie. We had a premiere in Berlin and in Stuttgart, and everything was very big, and actors, and it's called Einer wie Bruno. Christian Ullmann is the dad.
Yeah.
In this movie, so it was a song for him. And it was very it was a lot, and I was young. So I did it, and it was crazy, and then I went back home and thought, okay, I'm just gonna figure out what to do now.
Cool. Also wir haben es hier offensichtlich mit einer sehr, sehr kreativen Familie zu tun. Ihre Cousine, die in Berlin lebt, die ist Drehbuchautorin und Regisseurin auch, ja? Und die hat im gleichen Alter wie sie mit 15 einen Film gedreht und brauchte dafür halt einen Song, der quasi so das Verhältnis von einer Tochter zum Vater beschreibt. Den hat Christian Ulmen denn Tatsache gespielt in dem Film. Und hat sie dann gefragt, ob sie dafür einen Song schreiben könnte. Hat sie gesagt, ja klar, macht sie. Und hat dann halt einen Song geschrieben für ihre Cousine, für ihren Vater. Und dieser Film, how the film is called? Do you know the name of the movie?
Einer wie Bruno. Einer wie Bruno. So like one as someone like Bruno. Bruno is the name of the...
Einer wie Bruno
ja.
heißt der Film dementsprechend.
Ja.
Okay. So, dann haben wir ja schon wieder fast die erste Stunde von unserer Sendung, ist ja fast schon wieder vorbei. So, schade eigentlich. Bevor wir deinen nächsten Set hören, ich hatte dich ja gebeten, mir 4 Songs zuzuschicken, die du magst. And you sent me a song of Kaiser Vala. I read about her. Her mom's Danish, her father is Icelandic, or the other, one of the. I think not much people in Germany will know her. So can you tell me something about what do you think about the songwriter and about the song?
Well, actually, I know Kaiser. She's been my teacher. But it was after I, met her music. And she's, very much a Danish artist. And she's one of the few people in Denmark who actually write these Americana songs. So it was something, for me to mirror, to see myself in. And I just really enjoy that there is so much energy and so much power in her songwriting, and it's really it's the feeling of you just have to do it, So I've been listening a lot to her first album, especially, and you can definitely also hear it in some of my songs that there are some inspiration. Yeah.
Okay. Also wir haben es jetzt mit einem Song von einer Singer-Songwriterin zu tun, auch ebenfalls aus Dänemark, die heißt Kaiser Vala, ist eine dänisch-isländische Singer-Songwriterin und ich habe sie gefragt, was sie denn mit ihr verbindet und auch mit dem Song. Ich habe gesagt, A, mag sie ihre Songs und B, hat sie bei ihr mal Teacher of Vocals or Guitar or both?
Yeah, both.
Both.
Yeah.
Also sie hat bei der Kaiser Vala auch mal Training gehabt, sowohl gesanglich als auch gitarristisch und Kaiser Vala vertritt wohl in Dänemark ganz stark diese Amerikaner-Richtung, die ihr ja auch sehr gut gefällt und sie findet da halt sehr, sehr viel in diesen Songs wieder, was ihr halt auch gefällt und was sie geprägt hat und genau das wollte ich ja haben. Wunderbar. So I think we listen to the song of Kaiser Vala, and after that we listen to your second set, okay?
Great.
Great, thank you.
Take this wall and tear it down. Hear that loud rumble all around. Let the dust fall silent. away. It's just another added ring to your tree. Let the dust fall silent on the ground. Let's just sit here, no sound. Only love can cause a hurt this deep anyway. But open up your heart now, 'cause only love can cure the ache it caused you anyway. And we can't live without. Only love can cause a hurt this deep anyway. Open up your heart now, 'cause only love can cure the ache it caused you anyway. And we can't live without. No, we can't live take this rolling, tear it down.
Kaiserwale. Nein. So. Kaiserwale haben wir gehört. Und jetzt haben wir den zweiten Set. Ich freue mich sehr. Give a big hand to our guest from Denmark. This is Vingard.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so as I just told you about Kajsa, that she has this this feeling of just do something about it. And I wrote this next song as a reminder to myself that when I feel caught in situations or in periods of life where nothing is right, there is only me to do something about it. And it's called Only Me to Blame. Where to start? There's a light above every mainland surrounding us. The greatest seas, the highest mountains. What a shame not to visit every village. Though the sun and the moon, they stay the same. I've seen time don't wait, and I'll have no one but me to blame. Safe and sound is the life I know. Beyond that is my word of mouth. If I did dare, if I left my mind somewhere, would I feel, would I change to something better? Though the sun and the moon, they stay the same. I've seen time don't wait, and I'll have no one but me to blame. I will only have myself to blame. Only me, only Thank you. I think we're gonna make a little change. It's a thing I taught myself when touring in Germany, that you write a set list and then you don't follow it. And tonight it's not the biggest problem because it's only me who have to understand, but I do the same when I bring my musicians on stage. And they will have to just know my introduction and the stories and then kind of guess in which direction, and then they have to sometimes change instrument. But it's a part of the fun up here. And I would like to play a song for you where people normally sing along. It's a bit frightening because you're not such a big audience, but I believe that you can sing louder than, the rest. So I'm gonna try it anyway. And when doing this, people often say, yeah, well, we don't know your songs, and we don't speak English, so just... But I can teach you. It's 2 words. It's running away. And I will sing them for you in a loop, and then you can try singing along. You can also try humming if it's better, whistling, whatever. It sounds like this. Running away. You can sing that. Running away. See, it's only frightening at the beginning, and then it will be much better. So please sing along. It's a bit faster. You will know. It's been years since I've seen you. Hope that you are doing fine. No one really knows what's on your mind. Every 50 you can see us. Say I'm sorry, how you been? You pretend a lie when we let you in. Won't you stop running? What good is in your life? Why ain't you running away? Now you finally found your daughter. Ain't it good that she's alright? Still we know you're gonna leave, you're gonna hide. Why you got the time to make it? Why don't you just take that fight? Turn around and start over, make it right. Instead of running, no good is in your life. Why ain't you running It's been long without notice, and all the worries start to fade. I asked your mom what you're up to, and she said that God could no longer wait. You shouldn't have been running away. You shouldn't have been running away. Thank you. Thank you for singing. I'm not sure if the people listening to the radio could actually hear you, but I could. Yeah, it makes me happy when people sing along. And sometimes it is a bit strange getting on the stage alone. When we're most of us in the band, we're 6 band members on stage. And they helped me sing a lot, but they also helped me with some of the songs. You could imagine the drums and bass and all those great instruments. And I really enjoy bringing them because we've known each other for so many years and we've followed each other. Even though we did go, our own ways. So some of them, bought a house. Some of them bought a car, and some of them are married and they have children now, and all these grown-up things that just happen when life, when life goes its way. And I think it's amazing to see, especially all these small ones, the children, to meet them. And I have a nephew. I'm not one of the moms. I go on tour and then they have their families. But I have a nephew and have the role of as the babysitter. It's perfect, then I can still play my concerts. And as the babysitter, my nephew is 2 years old now, and the thing about being able to show him things for the first time in his life, and he will have these big eyes and just be like, wow. And it can be something, just like a car on the road, or just, a bird, or something that you've seen 1,000 times and you don't even think about it, but he's like, wow, it's the biggest thing in the world. And I wrote this song after meeting the daughter of my bass player a few years back now, and it made me think about the whole circle of life and how we have to help each other take care of this world for the new ones. It's named after her, and she's called Luna. Put you inside of a blanket to make sure you will be warm. This moment won't last a lifetime, but you'll be home. And I will watch you and guide you, be there for your love, catch you and fight through darkest of storms. Just for you. The first step on a new journey, a fortune for families to build. Just sit back and feel you're living while we'll be here. And we will watch you and guide you, be there for your love, catch you and fight through darkest of storms. Just for you. Let this world live, for stars to become more. All we can give, we have to give it now. Let this world live to become old. And someday you will grow older, and that's when life can get rough. Maybe Thank you for being such a nice audience. Thank you for listening. I want to play one more song in this set, and it's also gonna show that I've been lying just a bit, because I told you that the whole album had been written here in Berlin, and there was one song on the album that we actually wrote before I moved here, and we wrote it, my guitar player and I, just right after the pandemic, and he came to me and he said, "We're not gonna write a song about the pandemic." And I said, "All right, what are we gonna write about then?" And we had a lot of energy that we've been holding in for a long time. So we wrote a song about all these, new wishes and all these new dreams and how we wanted to follow them, and that we had actually been seeing quite a few people around us, stuck in this hamster wheel and not realizing that they are not doing what they want to do, and that it's a shame. No matter how old you are, you can, get out of that wheel. And we've been touring a lot in Germany. We've been playing this song, and we played it one night in Dresden. And after the concert, there was a guy who came to me and he said, "That last song about following your dreams, that was for me." And I said, "Okay, why?" And he said, "Yeah, I've been wondering for quite some time now, and tomorrow I'm gonna call my boss and I'm gonna quit my job." I said, "Okay, congratulations." I'm sorry. I was not, quite sure how to react, but I don't know what he did the day after. I'm just saying that if you wake up tomorrow and have the crazy idea, I'm not responsible up here. It's called Dreams. The clock is ticking. The glass is nearly full, and the boat is tipping. But you're not a part of anything. No, with your big house, fine yard, good wife, clean and bright. Ooh, the sparkling inside, and there's no doubt you've done everything right. Take off. Your dreams are only dreams when you don't strive. While you're alive, go walk the line. It's meant for you to try. But you're working 9 to 5. While you're turning colorblind. Ooh, you're going left because you're told to. As you look, you're looking from the crowd, and you see gray hair, very eyes pour back, faded and dry. Ooh, if the mirror lied, there's no doubt you've done everything right. Take off. Your dreams are only dreams when you don't strive. While you're alive, go walk the line. It's meant for you to try. Are we ready now?
Vingard. Do you know the end of the story with the Dresden guy? Did he quit his job?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I wish that he had, that he would have been writing me or sending me a letter or something. But
Maybe he listened to Rock Radio now, yeah?
maybe.
We don't know it.
If you're out there.
Sie hatte es vor ihrem letzten Song gesagt gehabt, den Song hat sie gespielt bei einem Auftritt in Dresden. Als letzten Song war the last song on the gig, yes? In Dresden?
In Dresden?
Yeah?
Dreams?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway. Was the last song of your show there? Or?
Yeah, this was the last song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Und da kam dann halt, also es war der letzte Song der Show und dann kam halt jemand zu ihr an die Bühne ran und sagte, das war genau mein Song und das hat mich so angefasst, das hat mich so berührt, ich werde morgen meinen Job kündigen. Und sie weiß jetzt nicht so hundertprozentig, ob er es wirklich getan hat. Also falls er jetzt gerade zuhört, irgendwie Grüße nach Dresden, falls er einer von den 250 Millionen Zuhörern von rockradio.de ist, die gerade zuhören, ja, vielleicht sind es 150 Millionen, lasst uns mal wissen, ob du es wirklich wahr gemacht hast. Okay. You've got a very, very nice guitar. I didn't know the company who built it. It's from America, I heard about.
Yeah, it is. It's called Blue Ridge.
Okay.
The company, and we have a small music store in Aalborg where they import these guitars. And when I only have one guitar, and when I chose that one guitar. Yeah.
You only have one guitar.
I only have one, but it's the right one. And when I chose that guitar, for me, it was important that it had a nice acoustic sound. So it was important that I could try it in a store. And it sounds really great acoustic. That's, what I need for writing songs.
Ich musste Sie gerade mal auf Ihre wunderschöne Gitarre ansprechen. Das ist eine Blue Ridge Gitarre, das ist eine relativ kleine Gitarrenschmiede wohl aus den Staaten. Und es gibt einen kleinen Musikladen in Aalborg, wo der diese Gitarren exklusiv importiert. Und da hat sie die gekauft und man höre und staune, das hatten wir jetzt hier noch nicht so oft bei Singer-Songern. Es ist ihre einzige Gitarre. Es ist die einzige Gitarre, die sie hat, aber es ist halt die richtige, sagt sie. Und die klingt halt akustisch so wunderschön. Und das braucht sie halt, um Songs zu schreiben. And you didn't need picks for playing.
No.
No.
It's something that, also my band members, they've been, pushing me a bit, being like, don't you think it's time to learn? But it's actually because I can't play with a pick.
I think it's more easy to play with a pick than without it.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
You don't have to do it. Ich habe Sie darauf angesprochen, weil mir ist es aufgefallen, dass sie auch bei den etwas schnelleren Songs, die sie halt jetzt nicht mit dem Finger pickt, sondern halt Abschläge spielt, kein Plektrum benutzt, was ja sonst sehr, sehr verbreitet ist. Ich gebe zu, ich gehöre da auch zu den Leuten, die meisten Songs mit Plektrum spielen. Und die interessante Antwort war gewesen, ja, sie hat halt nie gelernt, mit dem Plektrum zu spielen. Vielleicht lernt es irgendwann, ihre Bandmitglieder haben ihr wohl hin und wieder schon gesagt, jetzt wird es aber langsam mal Zeit, dass du mal lernst, mit dem Pleck zu spielen. Und ich sagte, vielleicht lernst du es irgendwann. You don't have to do it.
No, it's not important.
Yeah. Auf ihrem Presseinfo, was übrigens sehr überschaubar kurz ist, das sind ganze 3 Absätze und die sind nicht übertrieben lang. Da schreibt sie, sie gibt, oder da kann man lesen, sagen wir es so, das hast du ja nicht selbst geschrieben, das hat jemand anderes geschrieben. You don't write your info self. No. Du gibst Raum für Fehler und beziehst dich auf Gedanken, die dich oft gefasst haben. You have space for mistakes and expressive thoughts that often get caught in your mind. What does it mean?
It's it's about the songwriting. That when I write songs, it should be like a safe space where there are no mistakes. There's no right or wrong. It's just music. It's just music. Yeah, and again, I've not been in an environment where we talk about our feelings, so I've been keeping a lot of my feelings inside my body and my head, and everything, just got full. There were no more space. So the songs are, a way of letting go of these feelings. And I think, even though it gets personal, I think it's only about being the one taking the first step, because I'm sure that I'm not the only one feeling what I'm feeling.
Okay. Also sie sagt, in erster Linie schreibt sie einfach mal nur Songs und da ist es ihr erstmal relativ egal, ob die jetzt von Fehlern handeln oder nicht. Aber sie befindet sich nicht so in einer Umgebung, in der man seine Gefühle so sehr oft zum Ausdruck bringen kann oder die Gelegenheit dazu hat. Und deswegen lässt sie es halt gern rausfließen. You let it flow it out. Okay. Lässt sie das halt einfach in ihren Songs rausfließen und dann ergeben sich die Songs halt einfach so, wie sie sind. Okay. What's your next plans? What is next on the plan of
Vingard? Well, I have a bit more music that's going to be released, a single, this year. And during the summer, I have mostly, or actually only, concerts in Denmark. But then I'm gonna come back in the fall. We're gonna make a duo tour in Germany, 14 dates. And next year, I'm gonna start touring in Norway and Sweden. Wow. Yeah, so that's exciting. And then we're looking, at the next album, but it's just, out there. So it's not ready to be like it's a date. But there will be more.
Okay. Also sie sagt, sie hat natürlich viel musikalische Pläne für die Zukunft. Als nächstes steht erstmal eine neue Single an, die dieses Jahr noch erscheinen soll. Und im Sommer spielt sie schwerpunktmäßig in Dänemark und hat aber dann im Herbst vor, 14 Tage durch Deutschland zu touren als Duett with your keyboard player.
Ja.
Okay. Piano player or keyboard player?
Yeah, same.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay. Also mit einem Tastenspieler ist sie im Sommer in Deutschland unterwegs und dann fürs nächste Jahr hat sie sich vorgenommen, eine Tour zu machen durch Schweden und Norwegen. Never toured there before?
Never toured. I played my first gig in Sweden in December last year during a festival up there. And then I've been releasing music with a Norwegian singer. So I've been, starting to open doors.
Also sie macht sich da ihre ersten Türen auf. Sie hat letztes Jahr ihren ersten Auftritt in Schweden gespielt und mit einem norwegischen Sänger hat sie zusammen einen Song aufgenommen. This was 21, I found it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of your first singles, yeah?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Also mit dem norwegischen Sänger, dessen Namen ich jetzt momentan nicht auf dem Schirm habe, aber das ist jetzt auch nicht so wichtig. What was his name?
The song?
The singer? The Norwegian singer, yeah?
Sol Heilo.
Sol Heilo. Okay. Sol Heilo, kennen wir alle. Und dann steht natürlich irgendwann auch wieder ein neues Album an. Und ich glaube, wir können ihr versprechen, dass wir die Tourdaten, if you go to German Tour, we will bring that on our website from rockradio.de.
Nice.
For sure.
Nice.
Na, das werden wir uns drum kümmern und wenn dann wieder was anliegt, was wir präsentieren können, machen wir es natürlich sehr, sehr gerne wieder. Ja, jetzt ist die Sendung wirklich Tatsache schon auf der Zielgeraden. It's just the last half hour of the show.
Yeah.
It was that fast.
Yeah.
It was that fast. I can't remember my last question. As I sit there, I know it, yeah?
You can also just jump back on stage in the, in the second, just jump up here.
We can do it this way. For sure. Nein, ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall erstmal ganz, ganz herzlich fürs Dasein bei Vingard. Bitte mal einen ganz dollen Applaus hier von allen, ja?
Thank you.
Während des letzten Sets, das sie uns jetzt spielen wird, wir hören vorher noch einen anderen Song, weil du hast mir 4 Songs mitgebracht und wir können ja nicht bloß einen hören. First Aid Kit or Brothers Landry?
Oh.
Yeah.
We take
It's
some
your choice.
women, more women. First Aid Kit.
First Aid Kit, okay.
Yeah.
Sie hatten mir 4 Songs mitgebracht gehabt und der erste davon, den sie auf der Liste hatte, der ist von einem schwedischen Geschwisterduo, die heißen First Aid Kit, sind auch nicht mehr so ganz unbekannt und die haben einen Song gemacht, der heißt Emmylou und ist natürlich der einzigartigen Emmylou Harris I've got my question again.
Yeah.
There it was. Emmylou was the opener. How do you find your way to Americana music?
Oh, well, I think it's what I've been listening to some American artists when I was younger. My dad listened. He had the Eagles, their CD in the car, so it was always on. But yeah, so of course I've been listening to something, but I never chose my genre. I never sat down and was like, this is gonna be it. I just wrote, and then I just feel really comfortable in the Americana genre, and then I started researching and listening to Emmylou Harris and Johnny Cash and Dolly Parton and all those afterwards, actually. So we found each other. Ja.
Wundervoll. Ich wollte natürlich von ihr noch wissen, weil die Frage muss ich stellen, da bin ich jetzt hier rockradio.de schon von Dienst wegen verpflichtet, wie sie denn nur eigentlich ausgerechnet zur Amerikanermusik gekommen ist. Und ursprünglich angefangen hat es damit, dass ihr Vater wohl sehr viel Eagles im Auto gehört hat und sie dann angefangen hat, Songs zu machen, Songs zu schreiben, Songs zu singen und sich eigentlich gar nicht so richtig auf ein Genre festlegen wollte. Und dann aber irgendwo feststellte, so in diesem Amerikaner-Genre fühlt sie sich mit ihrer Musik irgendwie ganz wohl. Das ist so Wohlfühlbereich für sie, das ist hier alles sehr nah. Und dann hat sie angefangen, sich eben um auch die älteren Country-Künstler, wie Emmylou Harris eben, Johnny Cash, Dolly Parton zu kümmern, die zu hören und fühlte sich da halt zu Hause. Wunderbarer Übergang zu dem nächsten Song. Thank you for that. Wir hören jetzt erstmal First Aid Kit mit Emmylou und danach hören wir den letzten Set heute hier von Vingard. Während dieses letzten Sets wird hier heute mal was passieren, was wir normalerweise bei Speiches Rock und Blueskneipe, also rockradio.de, live bei Speiches Rock und Blueskneipe am Dienstag nicht so oft passiert. Aber ich habe es ja ganz zu Anfang schon gesagt, sie ist wirklich exklusiv wegen uns hergekommen aus Nordjütland. Und deswegen bin ich einfach mal so frei. Ich habe mir einen zweiten Hut mitgebracht, ich brauche den also nicht absetzen. I've got a second one in my bag. Und dann werde ich einfach mal mit dem Hut rumgehen und würde mich sehr, sehr freuen, wenn der ein oder andere ein kleines bisschen was für sie drin lässt. Sie hat übrigens auch hier für uns sehr viel Material mitgebracht. Ich sehe da eine Vinyl-LP, Vinyl-LP und CDs. Two CDs, one album.
Yeah, the one is the album and the other CD is like a collection of the singles I released in 21.
Ah, okay. Also das eine ist halt das Album und das andere ist eine Zusammenstellung von Singles, die sie halt so rausgebracht hat. This is Sprite, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not gin.
No, it's not gin.
But you bring gin to uns. Sie hat eine Flasche Gin mitgebracht und auf der Flasche steht Vingard drauf. Muss ich auch noch wissen. What's about the gin?
well, you had to do something, or I had to do something extra. It was a debut album, the first one, and it should be something big, and people, it was just something extra. And then I reached out, and I made 70 bottles of that gin, so it's a limited edition for the album. And now I have.
How much are away?
I think we have 15 bottles left.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's almost the end of the gin.
Okay. Also sie hat sich überlegt, zu ihrem Debütalbum musste natürlich auch mal ein bisschen was Besonderes machen, und dann kam sie halt auf die Idee, sich ihren eigenen persönlichen Gin kreieren zu lassen. Davon sind ganze 70 Flaschen entstanden. So irgendwas um die 15 sind noch übrig. Das ist also sozusagen eine der letzten. Und ich bin einfach schon mal so frei und sag schon mal an, wie es bei rockradio.de hier gleich weitergeht. Ab 23 bis 24 Uhr ist Rolf Gensrich wieder, ist ja gelogen, von 23 Uhr bis 0:45 Uhr ist Rolf Gensrich wieder mit Pommes Rot-Weiß unterwegs. Zwischendurch dann wieder unser Stream. Dann von 2 bis 3 Uhr wird es dann nochmal richtig laut auf rockradio.de. Ich muss gestehen, ich habe vor 4 Wochen zum ersten Mal reingehört. Ich war zufällig noch wach, und dann dachten wir uns, jetzt hören wir uns mal Metal Extreme an. Ich habe es nicht ausgehalten. Und ich mache selber eine Metal-Sendung auf rockradio.de. Also da wird es richtig, richtig laut. Und dann geht es weiter morgen um 11 mit Neuheiten aus dem CD-Radio. Von 12 bis 13 Uhr die Sendung On Stage. Da ist der Klaus dann wieder am Mikrofon, präsentiert die Band Glasgow Coma Scale. Und die spielen auf der Zapanade. Also wird das irgendwas Schräges. Kann man von ausgehen, oder? Ja. Und dann 14 bis 16 Uhr eine Wiederholung von Cactus Rock Radio, dann Musik live konserviert, und ab von 20 bis 22 Uhr Versus mit Dirk Hansmann, und dann von morgen ist ja pickepacke voll, Mensch. Und von 22 bis 24 Uhr haben wir dann Tatsache Mike Wolter mal wieder dabei. When the Bluebird Sings. That's the show, you would like it, because you only play folk and Americana singer-songwriters.
Great, we need more of that.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Vingard. Viel Spaß euch beim letzten Set. Und nochmal einen dicken Applaus aus Ohrburg in Nordjütland, Vingard.
Just sit be your Emmylou and I'll be your June, and you'll be my Graham and my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. Just sing, little darling, sing with me.
So, jetzt aber noch ein letztes Mal Applaus für Vingard.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for staying and listening and being a part of this. It's been really fun. And I thought that I would start the last set with the song we just talked about, the song that's actually a duet with the Norwegian singer, Sol. But now you get it like this. It's called My Last Farewell. Going up this hill is a long way back. I really hope that this is my track leaving here. Got a few things to feel, but I chose to quit that old thick haze. Could it be written in my face, leaving here? The future is near. This will be my last farewell, my last farewell. I'm prepared to meet all that might come. It's a part of life when moving on. Now I'm here with you, my dear. And I know that I can be that one, climbing all the way to get it done. Now I'm here, I see it all clear. This will be my last farewell, my last farewell. And to you, to I'm so sure that I've done this right. Never will I be left outside. I'll stay here for so many years. This will be my last farewell, my last farewell. This will be my last farewell, my Thank you. So I would really love if you would go to, if you like the music, of course, if you would go to Spotify or iTunes or somewhere on the big internet and listen to also the recorded versions of these songs. It's something else, and and this song, it has we are both my backing vocal singer. She's called Gunva, and she's singing along, and Saul is singing along, and I'm singing. So it's a lot of harmonies that you're missing out on right now. So please go check it out. And also, if you want to join a concert, we are playing in Berlin in October at Kulturbrauerei. But now I would like to play a new song for you. I've actually not played it live before, so that's gonna be exciting. Yeah, maybe it will be a single, maybe it won't. Who knows? It's called House on the Hill. The past is past, so let's make it jump into forever. Wild hearts of ours dance through the hoops, just say whenever, ooh, whenever. We'll let the moonlight guide us until daylight is feathers will run the hallway. I'll build my house on the biggest hill, build it on love. There's nothing left in this town I truly need. Only that house on the hill. Moments of gold, where kisses will last through the dark times. Perfect won't be, but I'll tell the truth when the world is lying. We'll let the moonlight guide us until day. His feathers will run the hallway, run the hallway. I'll build my house on the biggest hill, build it on love. There's nothing left in this town I truly need. Only that house where I will fix the cracks and make tomorrow kinder. Wake up next to you with no fear but a silver lining. I'll build my house on the biggest hill, build it on love. There's nothing left in this town I truly need. Only that house. I'll build my house on the biggest hill, build it on love. There's nothing left in this town I truly need. Only that house on the hill. Thank you so much. I'm gonna play the last song for you, and just thank you for coming. If you want to write a small message in the book, please feel free. And just thank you for being here. I'm gonna play a last song. It's a couple of years old, where I was in the middle of a big discussion with myself about whether my band members, if they were being too fast moving too fast forward with all the cars and the houses, or if I was being too slow. But I think that we actually all managed to find our own way. But it went a bit fast back then. It's called Will It Ever Be? Thank you for being here.
I woke up in the middle of all my friends were getting new IDs and they lost their names just to change the frame so that it would fit. Hey baby, true love is in the air and they're all prepared to announce this is the rest of their lives. Oh, how I wish I knew what to think. They look so happy wrapped up in pink, but it's not right now. When will it come? Will it ever be true love? So now I pretend that it's not the end, but I know these friends are bound to change. It's their different talk and the stronger walk. You got a new grown glow inside your eyes while I smile and laugh, thinking at the past, thinking we will never get it back. Oh, how I wish I knew what to think. They look so happy wrapped up in pink. It's not right now. When will it come? Will it ever be true love? Do I need some rules? Maybe I'm the fool taking every next step way too slow. It's a different world. Will I be that girl who got beaten by the job she loved? When I meet that guy, will I bear in mind that the folks I know, they didn't last? Oh, how I wish I knew what to think. They look so happy wrapped up in pink, but it's not right now. When will it come? It's not right now. When will it come? It's not right now. When will it come? Will it ever be true love?
Vielen Dank. Vingard. It was a pleasure, it was an honor. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, that's nice. So, einen Hinweis, den bin ich noch schuldig. Nächsten Dienstag um 18 Uhr gibt es natürlich wieder rockradio.de live aus Speiches Rock und Blueskneipe. Und da wird Stefan Lasch das Ganze moderieren. Und da wird es hier ein bisschen jazzig. Da hat er Ralf Ruh zu Gast und der ist wohl ein ziemlich angesagter Jazzmusiker. So, ich bedanke mich bei den Leuten, die trotz des jetzt wirklich nicht so schönen Wetters da draußen hier waren. Und ich bedanke mich natürlich bei allen Leuten, die am Radiostream zugeguckt haben. Ich bedanke mich bei allen Leuten, die im Videostream zugeguckt haben. Und wir beenden die Sendung natürlich mit einem Song von Vingard, völlig klar. Und zwar mit ihrer Band, With Band, live und in Farbe. Das ist eine Live-EP, die sie vor 2 years, when they made it?
Yeah, we recorded it in 21, I think.
21?
Yeah.
Also vor 3 Jahren hat sie mit der Band diese 5er-EP live aufgenommen. A Journey, Something's Missing or Battlefield? What do you like?
Just do something.
Okay.
Yeah, you take that decision.
Okay. I think it was a nice journey to have you here on stage, and so we heard
Wow.
a
Thank
journey.
you.
Thank you, Vingard.
Thank you.
Danke. Tschüss, bis nächstes Mal.
Someone told me
Wir haben jetzt gleich noch ein paar Veranstaltungshinweise hier vom Haus. Siehst du, das ist, Wolf, das ist der Unterschied zwischen den analogen und den digitalen Menschen. Die digitalen Menschen haben sowas immer dabei.
Ich habe sowas normalerweise auch immer dabei. Ja, erstmal herzlichen Dank, Vingard und Gibi, dass du das hier so schön auch moderiert hast. Vielen Dank, Klaus, der heute der Rockradio-Chef selbst an der Technik. Ich bin Wolf Spors, Kulturmanager. Freue mich, dabei sein zu dürfen. Vielen Dank an unser liebes Team, heute vertreten durch Juli am Tresen. Und dass wir es wirklich geschafft haben, bei dem schönen, strahlenden, strömenden Wetter ein paar Leute reinzubringen. Danke ans Publikum. Und es gibt ein Leben nach dem Dienstag. Wir machen nämlich hier jeden Freitag, Samstag, Sonntag, Montag Live-Musik und jeden Dienstag dann unsere traditionelle Sendung mit rockradio.de, immer 18 bis 20 Uhr. Und wer sich das ganze Programm nicht merken kann wie ich, findet das auf rockradio.de, auf der Startseite oben links. Ist ein Fenster, kann man runterscrollen, findet man unsere gesamten Veranstaltungen. Und weil uns das alles nicht reicht, machen wir jeden Mittwoch im Hof der Kulturbrauerei, beziehungsweise jetzt bei Fußball und auch bei schlechtem Wetter und auch im Winter drin, im Club 23, ein Konzert auch von 18 bis 22 Uhr. Jede Woche anderes Programm. Morgen kommt Angela Corey aus Australien, ganz tolle Soul, Blues, Rock'n'Roll-Sängerin mit ihrer Band Midnight Shakers. Da wird getanzt, auch wenn draußen Fußball läuft. Und zwar fangen wir morgen ein bisschen später an, nach dem Fußballspiel um 19.45 Uhr, können dann aber bis 23 Uhr machen. Sonst muss dort immer um 10 der Hammer fallen. Also jeden Mittwoch in der Kulturbrauerei. Programm findet ihr. Was haben wir noch die Woche? Freitag ist Fête de la Musique. Da gibt es bei uns ein Überraschungsprogramm. Da ist ja in der ganzen Stadt was los. Bei uns ist jeden Tag oder jede Woche Fête de la Musique, denn bei uns ist immer umsonst und drinnen oder draußen, je nachdem. Bei uns kostet es nie Eintritt, wird aber an den Wochenenden mit dem Hut gesammelt. Ja, was haben wir noch? Am Samstag kommt unser Tom Blacksmith, guter alter Freund, endlich mal wieder her mit seiner Band Sundown Ferry. Tom Blacksmith ist hier auf den Fotos, die vor 30 Jahren gemacht wurden, an der Wand mehrfach mit unterschiedlichen Haarlängen zu sehen. Also auch ein Urgestein. Ja, viele kennen ihn. Da geht es auch um Blues und Soul. Und ja, jeden Sonntag ist Jazz mit unserer Rumor Street Rag Band, die sich hier gegründet hat vor 10 Jahren, hier in der Raumerstraße 39. Deswegen Rumor Street Rag Band, Traditional Jazz, ganz tolle Geschichte. Da ist der Beginn immer 20 Uhr. Und Montag ab 19 Uhr könnt ihr selbst mitmachen, ist unser Open Stage jede Woche. Wer glaubt, singen zu können oder ein Instrument zu halten oder es tatsächlich kann, kommt auch auf die Bühne und wird im Zweifelsfall nach 1, 2 Stücken wieder runtergehen. Jeder bekommt seine Bühnenzeit jeden Montag ab 19 Uhr bis 22 Uhr. Und nochmal der Hinweis auf rockradio.de, da findet ihr auch alles andere. Wer wird nächste Woche hier zu Gast sein? Was gibt es noch bei Rockradio? Gibi hat ja schon eine Menge erzählt. Jetzt habe ich genug gequatscht. Ich wollte einfach auch mal dran sein. Dankeschön und ja, schönen Abend. Und bei uns geht es jetzt sozusagen mit der Konserve weiter. Man kann auch Mittwoch, Donnerstag hierher kommen. Wir haben auch auf ohne Musik. Man kann auch einfach sich mit Leuten treffen. Danke.
life isn't gonna be easy. Then I told her about my road. She said, darling, don't let it show. And I was praying to God today wouldn't tear me apart. Though the rain was pouring down, I kept listening to the sound from singing. I'm here till the end, and I pray to God it's not today. I'm keeping up to make you strong. Please say your journey will last I expected nothing like this. I thought that we were okay, though the words never explained it. I felt all of your pain. I remember saying to myself, oh mama, please wake up. Take her out of this head, but please don't make it stop, 'cause I'm here till the end, and I pray to God it's not today. I'm keeping up to make you strong. Please say your journey here will last long. It will last, and it will last long. It will last, and it will last This world is not a place without you. I wouldn't know how to move on. I just pray. I just pray. I just pray that someday we will be okay. There is some